9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Be the Difference 2020. For those of you who have joined us before, you know that this looks a little different, but worry not.
Ten.
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Be the Difference 2020. For those of you who have joined us before, you know that this looks a little different, but worry not. We still have fun in the only way partners can. We joined together tonight, albeit in this virtual environment, because we know that in these uncertain and somewhat disconnected times, our youth need more support than ever. My name is Heather Vestgard, and I am the Executive Director for Partners. I invite you to embrace the virtual atmosphere tonight. Engage with the chat feature on the platform, eat fun snacks, drink beverages at home, break out your best mask, and be inspired by the program. As an added bonus, we will be doing a drawing for anyone who is on with us at the end of the event for $200 worth of lottery tickets. I want to start tonight by saying thank you. 2020 has been a year of adaptations, and we at Partners have certainly been adapting. We've worked hard to find ways to continue to serve our youth in meaningful ways as we move into a virtual world. Ultimately, we could not do the work we do without you, our supporters. Even as the world changes, what doesn't change is how much a child's life can be impacted by a positive adult role model. So we will keep working to serve the youth in our community as long as there are youth who need that support. Tonight, we're going to begin by hearing from a senior partner who knows the benefit of having a strong mentor in their life. Gustavo Castenaza Cortez has been a volunteer with Partners for the last 4 years. He was drawn to our program after having his own mentor while growing up and decided to give back in that same way to a young boy, well, now young man, named Domingo. Take it away, Gustavo.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Gustavo Cortez. A little bit about myself. I am originally from Guatemala. I was born and raised there, and my family and I have been living in Colorado for 20 years this coming October. As far as the Partners Mentoring Youth Program, I've been with them for just over 4 years, shooting for my 5th. The reason why I wanted to join is because when I was a preteen and into my teen years, growing up with a single mother, she did not want myself and my younger sister just being home alone, unsupervised, and I was partnered up with the best guy ever. He introduced me to hiking, biking, backpacking, fishing, anything you can imagine outdoors, we did it. It was just an amazing experience, and it just opened up a brand new world to me, which really showed me the importance of mentoring and the kind of changes that it can do on a young person well into their adulthood. So after college, I graduated from the University of Northern Colorado. Once I had my first adult job, I decided that I wanted to give back. I wanted to pass it on, and so I decided to sign up with Partners Mentoring Youth. I was matched with Domingo. When we first matched, he was 8 years old, and he had a lot of questions, just as little kids tend to do. He clearly sought a lot of attention, but it was just very challenging at first. But we both stuck with it. We put in the effort every week. We were able to trust each other more. And then finally, I was able to, in a way, call him out when he would act out. We always talk about the future. Domingo has a big goal of owning a huge house where he and his whole family wants to live together. Every so often, we'll drive around the really huge houses, all those neighborhoods with the huge houses, so that he can see the houses as to which he aspires to get. I have a little bit of experience in real estate, and so I talked to him about the requirements in order to get that house. So we talk a lot about the important things that are necessary as he is reaching into adulthood. As far as Domingo's career plans, he plans to be in the NFL. He wants to be a linebacker, and I've yet to say anything about this dream yet, but I do always mention the fact that all NFL players have gone to college. More than talking, I've also, in a way, been able to set an example. Throughout my partnership, I started my master's program in criminal justice and public administration from the University of Colorado. And Domingo has seen me do my homework. I show him my readings and just show him how school can be entertaining. Well, obviously, it has its downsides sometimes, like late nights, but it's always worth it. Throughout this process, I saw Domingo, he would say, when I graduate high school, I want to do this. When I graduate high school, I want to do that. But it wasn't until a few months ago where he said for the first time, when I graduate college. Having partnered up with Domingo has really taught me a lot of patience, has taught me just to appreciate kind of the goal that we're aspiring to, just changing somebody's life and then just passing that forward on. Domingo and I have spoken to what the future holds. I told him that I would go out to see him go off to college or to his college graduation, and he plans to be a mentor himself when he's older. Partners has been an amazing just opportunity for me to give back, and I really hope that anybody that is aspiring to join such a program sticks with it, because it is worth it in the end. Thank you.
Thank you, Gustavo, not only for your inspirational story and helping us with this event, but for being such a dedicated volunteer with us. Here's hoping we see Domingo on the Broncos lineup. You know, there are many stories like Gustavo and Domingo's, and tonight we're going to share one more with you. Taylor Leal is a volunteer who has been with us since 2017 and is partnered with a young girl named Maddie. Taylor and Maddie's relationship has gotten them both through some tough times this year, a feeling many of us can relate to, and illustrates how important a mentor can be during life's challenges. Let's hear from Taylor.
Hello, my name is Taylor Leal, and I have been a member of Partners Mentoring Youth since the summer of 2017. I remember wanting to join Partners because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do after I graduated college. I knew that I really didn't want to do anything with my degrees, but I knew that I wanted to help people. So I started asking around, started volunteering, seeing what opportunities were available for me in my community. And that's when I learned about Partners Mentoring Youth from my friend. Seemed like a really great opportunity that I would be able to meet with the youth and who needed extra support and provide them some support. So I decided to interview. And from that interview, this amazing relationship between me and my mentee, Maddie, blossomed. Our first meeting was really kind of awkward, you know? How do you build this connection with somebody that you've never met before? You know, when we have an age difference, how are we going to relate? Well, one thing that I remember us having similar interest in was art. So I brought one of my sketchbooks from a high school that I worked on, and I showed her some of my drawings. And that just kind of clicked with us. She was vulnerable enough to pull out one of her sketchbooks, and she started showing me her drawings. And we became quick friends. Some of our favorite activities are going to our coffee shop and getting our favorite drinks together, going roller skating, or even just going on a walk, you know, getting away from everyday life just to talk about life. One thing that was really important for me when I joined Partners was to provide that unconditional positive regard for my mentee, being that one person that would support them and think of them positively no matter what. Granted, there has been a lot of challenges that Maddie's been through. Being there and being that person that's not going to judge her or ridicule her or criticize her has made our relationship stronger. I never knew what an impact this organization would have on me. I knew that I would have a chance to make a difference, but I didn't know that I would also be making a difference for me. One of the most striking memories I have with Maddie that really defines our relationship is when we went to go pick out some cacti to plant. She had never planted anything before, had never done any gardening, so this was a new experience for her. As we were looking at the cacti and wondering which ones we should pick, Maddie picks up this cactus with a yellow flower on it. And she says, "I'm going to pick this one because yellow symbolizes friendship." And my heart melted. So I decided to also pick the cactus with the yellow flower to represent our friendship. I still have that cactus today, and it sits on my windowsill. And every time I look at it, I think of her. And that yellow flower, I think, just defines our relationship so well. Partners Mentoring Youth has been an unforgettable experience. I would just like to thank Maddie for her willingness to get to know me as a person and hang out with me whenever we have time. And it's been an amazing opportunity to be part of an organization that can continue to spread a positive message to the lives of youth in our community. I want to thank everybody here who is watching this video tonight for making the difference in the life of your mentee. Thank you.
Wow, congratulations, Taylor and Maddie, on such a strong partnership. Hi, everyone. My name is Stacy Dattery, and I am the Assistant Superintendent for Academic Achievement in District 6. And I am also a proud board member for Partners. This year has obviously been one that has been full of challenges for all of us, including our youth. They've been asked to be more adaptable than I think any of us could have imagined. But that is why the work of Partners is so vital. That is why we are all here, because we believe that every youth deserves the chance at a positive mentor in their life, especially in such an extremely uncertain time. So now I'm going to challenge you to put your money where your heart is and to help us to reach our goal of $10,000 for the youth of Weld County. I'm going to list our levels and explain what each of the amounts does for the youth in Partners. $5,000. $5,000 supports 3 youth in our program by providing them with a partnership for an entire year, as well as funds 1 life skill building activity. $2,500. $2,500 supports 1 partnership for an entire year and 2 Nexus youth to experience activities while they await a mentor. The next is $1,500. $1,500 supports 1 partnership for an entire year. We call this our pivotal partner level because anyone who gives at or above $1,500 becomes a pivotal partner or someone that we recognize who is dedicated to supporting the youth of Northern Colorado. $1,000 is the next level. $1,000 provides vital restorative justice course for our local youth. These new programs that Heather will talk about a little later are so important in prevention education for our youth. Then at the $500 level, $500 allows our youth who are awaiting a mentor to experience fun and education activities. $250. $250 allows our youth to develop new skills through prevention education courses. And at $100, that helps provide training to our mentors to ensure that they serve our youth in the best way possible. As you know, Partners works to raise every cent it takes to provide these programs to the youth of Northern Colorado. So any amount you can give will help. Throughout the rest of our program, I encourage you to click the donate button on the lower right side of your screen to continue to show your support for the mission of Partners. Thank you for your generosity and for stepping up for the youth of our community.
Thank you, Stacy, for leading us through the special appeal. And thank you to all of you for your support of our youth and our mission. Some really generous people are in this room tonight. I also want to take a few moments to thank some other organizations who believe in our youth as much as you do and as we do. I want to give a big thank you to our year-round sponsors of the Partners organization. Those organizations are Mountain and Plains Property Management, Orthopedic and Spine Center of the Rockies, Eye Center of Northern Colorado, PDC Energy, Pioneer Press, and New York Life. We are also proud to be a partner agency of Realities for Children and a community impact partner with both Weld County United Way and Larimer County United Way. We have tremendous support from other corporations who chose to sponsor this event specifically. Those organizations are UC Health, Flood and Peterson, Hensel Phelps, Farmers Bank, Northern Engineering, Bassler Homes, Bank of Colorado, Ames Community College, and Anadarko Petroleum. Thank you to these awesome corporations. Please join me in a little virtual round of applause for them. Next, I wanted to take a few minutes to explain the newest updates from our organization. I'm so excited to now share with you some news about the type of work those donations that you just gave this evening will be supporting. Late last year, the board and staff at Partners were presented with an opportunity to enhance the work we were already doing through mentoring by absorbing some programs that would complement and strengthen it. As another longtime nonprofit, Team Wellness and Prevention closed its doors, we at Partners were deep in conversation about expanding our services and community partnerships to be even more effective in the work of positive youth development. Through a great deal of work and some wonderful community support, we were able to find alignment between our vision for the youth of this community and some great programming developed by Team Wellness and Prevention. And we formally absorbed those programs. With this absorption came the fun of a brand update. Tonight, I am pleased to share with you our new look and feel, as well as some detail regarding our new programming. Some of you may have seen our new logo and our fresh vision. And finally, our updated mission statement. You will notice in our new materials that our organization will now simply be called Partners as opposed to Partners Mentoring Youth. We are no longer in the business of only one-to-one mentoring. It's important that our name encompasses our aim to partner with the youth of community in 3 areas: mentoring, prevention education, and strategic partnership. Mentoring remains a core service and is a tried and true strategy in promoting positive youth development and preventing circumstances that inhibit our youth from achieving their full potential. We remain committed to our mentoring programs and will continue to aim for the highest quality service in this area. Another part of supporting youth, though, in reaching their full potential lies in curriculum-based prevention education for both the youth we serve and the adults who support them. Team Wellness had some great programs already in place, and we're excited to absorb and enhance those programs. Finally, effective human service work requires strategic partnership with other community members who share in our goal of health and safety for youth. Though partnership has always been a priority at Partners, we are pleased to make it even more front and center and have taken a leadership role in some formal partnership efforts that were begun by Team Wellness. We're so grateful to those who have made this expansion possible, and we look forward to expanding even further in this work in the coming months and years. Even with new programs, a new logo, and a new name, we are still serving youth. And of course, we need more mentors. You are going to hear from Brandon Lagunas and Rebecca Moore, our amazing Greeley staff team, and they're going to share with you why you and others you know should consider volunteering as mentors with our program.
Hi, everybody. I hope everyone is having a good night. Welcome to 2020, Be the Difference. My name is Brandon Lagunas.
And
And I'm Rebecca Moore, and we are the program staff at the Partners Office in Greeley, Colorado.
Every day we get to see the firsthand impacts that mentoring has on local kids who need a little bit of extra support. Our programs help them gain confidence, gain self-esteem, and help build their connection to community just a little bit better.
We currently have about 15 kids on our wait list in need of mentors, and there are several more kids in our community that would benefit from being able to participate in our programs.
We need volunteers in Weld County more than ever before. Right now is the time to support our youth through challenges that COVID-19 has brought onto our community.
Our volunteers often say that they've gained more from volunteering than ever expected, and we make sure that you have the training and support you need to be a great mentor.
If you or someone you know who is interested in becoming a mentor, please do not hesitate to reach out to me.
Or Rebecca.
And together, we can make a difference.
Now brings one of our most special elements of the evening and one of my favorite parts of this event, the Be the Difference Award. We created the Be the Difference Award as a way to celebrate the people in our community who are making a difference and get the chance to say thank you. We've recognized several amazing leaders in past years, and the list of nominees this year touts some equally awesome individuals. This year, the group of outstanding nominees who are doing great things for the Weld County community are our own Brandon Lagunas, Lyle Smith Graybell, Matt Estrin, Michael Muskin, Paige Gust, Ramon Reyes, and Sarah Rice. Please join me in virtually applauding our list of nominees, and join me in awarding this year's winner as Paige Gust. I have had the pleasure of knowing and working with Paige over the past decade here at Partners. Paige has committed literally thousands of hours of volunteer time, enthusiasm, optimism, volunteer recruitment skills, event planning, all of those things to the Partners organization. I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to work with Paige and wholeheartedly believe she is the best choice for this award. Congratulations, Paige.
Hi, this is Paige Stapleton Lawler, and some of you know me as Paige Gust. Thank you for the honor this evening. I truly appreciate it. I've been associated with Partners since 2003, and I've known about Partners since 2002. It's an amazing organization filled with people that are truly committed to the youth in our community. What I'd most like you to know is that I love Partners. It's an amazing organization filled with people with a true commitment to the youth in our community, whether they're serving as volunteers, staff, financial support, or leadership roles on our councils and on our board of directors. The people that work with Partners are amazing and they are committed. Whether they're in our daily activities or monthly activities, or they've gone on to other things, they're always just a phone call away, and their commitment to Partners never fades. Sheryl Sandberg said, "Colleagues are a wonderful thing, but mentors, that's where the real work gets done." Partners is where we build and support the youth of our future generations. Think about who mentored you over the years. Say their names: Margaret Tyson, Nina Knott, Cheryl Barnum, Gail Schatz. Now think about people that would say that you mentored them: Jessica, Juliana, Chelsea, Stacy. Think about how important it is to support our communities, and more importantly, to support our future generations. Thank you for your commitment to Partners, and I hope that you enjoy your evening.
Congratulations again, Paige. Love you, lady. Thank you to everyone who showed up for the youth tonight. Thank you for investing in them in this strange time. It is clear how much you believe in our mission, and I appreciate you so much. As a reminder, our silent auction closes at 8:30. Be sure to get those bids in. There's some pretty great items. The link for our special appeal is going to stay up through the weekend, so please tell your friends and family to continue to support if they weren't able to join us tonight. And don't forget to check out by clicking the little cart at the top right-hand corner of your screen. Please let us know in the chat if you run into any issues with that. Finally, as promised, we will be putting the name of our giveaway winner, those $200 worth of lottery tickets, into the chat in 3, 2, 1. And there it is. Congratulations, lucky winner. And thank you all for being with us tonight. Be well and see you next year.
Hi, everybody. This is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and I have a service announcement. Right now, more than ever before, we need your support here in Loudoun County.
Brandon, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
What are you wearing?
I have my mask for the masquerade.
These kind of masks.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's really no fun, but I guess.